Okay, everybody, just a quick preview on tomorrow's big game. Newcastle United travelling down to London to face Tottenham Hotspur. 4:30 kickoff down there, and a game Newcastle really need to get back on track. Obviously, they have fell off the pace a little bit at the top of the table. Results today as well have really put them in a position where they need to get 3 points to get back on track. But if they do, then they'll be right back in touch with the top four if they can beat Tottenham, who also lost themselves on Thursday to West Ham United at home. So there is an opportunity there for Eddie Howe and his players to bounce back from Everton. The dust has settled from that game now. I watched the game myself again last night, and it was tough to watch. But I think if you look back on it, for 70, 80 minutes, Newcastle pretty much, pushing Everton as hard as they could, given how tired these players really are. And you can see as the game goes on, when they were pushing just after the hour mark, they had a corner. I think Bruno Guimaraes is really asking the crowd to help lift the team, asking the travelling fans to give them this energy that they so desperately needed. And I just think they got caught short. Kieran Trippier, he's been brilliant for Newcastle. A couple of rare mistakes from him, and Newcastle, lost the game. And those mistakes were a byproduct of tiredness, in my opinion. And they don't happen, 9 times out of 10 in games. It was just one of those unfortunate situations where it was a game too much for Newcastle United. They were running on empty, and I think, and then the madness afterwards was just shows you what a big sort of big target Newcastle are now for teams. Teams want to get one over Newcastle, and Everton were milking it at the end. We've seen the madness. When that had all calmed down, I watched the players, leave Goodison, the Newcastle players. Some of them limping a bit, some of them walking a bit heavy. It's been an unbelievable run, but they've got to get up and go again against Tottenham, and then they've got to get up again and go against AC Milan. So it's a really interesting time for Newcastle. Season defining, we'll see. Eddie Howe, you may have noticed there was no press conference review today because Eddie Howe's press conference was on Thursday evening straight after the match, which does happen over the festive period. When games are coming thick and fast, they'll just do a follow-on press conference straight away. So Eddie Howe probably in no real mood to answer questions about Tottenham, but he did it. It was obviously a lot shorter than usual, and obviously means that today we didn't get the really up-to-date information about injuries. But for Eddie Howe, his we'll see tomorrow the squad that goes down there. So yeah, Tottenham beat Tottenham last season. Newcastle haven't got a bad record down there. If you remember, Joe Linton scoring the winner down there on Newcastle's first visit there. They picked up a point. The year after that, yes, they have endured one big bad defeat of 5-1 under Eddie Howe, but winning again there last season. So they're in a good place in terms of going down there. There's no bad record or anything like that. They can go down there and reflect on those memories and try and produce another one. With Tottenham, they've just fell off the pace themselves a little bit. Got off to a great start under a new manager, start of the season. Since then, they've slipped down the table. I see it as a winnable fixture, regardless of Newcastle's problems. Should Eddie Howe freshen up? Well, potentially. He may not have a choice, because that AC Milan game is also it's in the season defining category. Newcastle have a chance to get into the last 16 of the Champions League. They need to win. Some players may need to be rested for that one, so we'll see exactly how he approaches that. But tough game, but as I say, winnable. And a great following will be going down to the capital to watch this one from Newcastle. It's going to be a key afternoon for Eddie Howe. He doesn't want to lose 2 in a row, so we'll see exactly what they can conjure up down there. And yeah, it's an opportunity, and hopefully Newcastle will take it. So thanks for tuning in again. I'll be bringing you some more videos from down there tomorrow, and a bit of pre-match content as well. So we'll look forward to that. But thanks for tuning in, and speak to you tomorrow.